How much do you back yourself? Back myself. What do you mean, back myself? Well, when you talk to your friends, especially your besties or your ride or dies, what is it that you say to them? You say, I got your back, right? Well, what are you saying about yourself in that regard? Do you have your own back? Hmm. There's an interesting question, isn't it? Well, this is certainly worth exploring when we talk about personal growth, personal development, and us actually living life on our terms. If you want to know how you can use this method, use this idea of having your own back to improve your life and your relationships, well, come on, my friend. I've got a dose of vitamin D Grant that you do not want to miss. Welcome to you. My name is D. Grant Smith. I am the growth farmer for personal development, and I use spirituality and spiritual lessons as well as storytelling to illustrate everything that I share with you. And today I've got something very special because, yes, it does have to do with you backing yourself, and also a piece of wisdom that one of my biggest coaches and teachers and mentors passed on to me. Oh, I don't know, something close to a decade ago that continues to impact and change my life over and over and over again. And I'm going to pass that on to you for you to be impacted today. Here is a little story that will illustrate this. Like I said in a previous video that I'll link up here, about 10 years ago, I was in this place where I didn't feel very confident, even though I had all these things that seemed to be going for me that would give me confidence. Why wasn't I feeling very confident? Well, it was because I didn't have my own back. And that's something that my coach, whose name is Steve Palferman, beautiful, lovely, amazing, inspirational dude. I'll put a link to his website. You should go check him out, especially if you are a creative entrepreneur. Steve is the man. And Steve, in his beautiful Australian accent, told me this wonderful thing one day when we were having a coaching session. He said it in a sort of nonchalant kind of way, but he was also being very direct because I had spent so much time telling him all the reasons why things were not working for me. And here is what he said in response to all of my negativity. I'm not going to try to do the Australian accent, but follow me anyways. He said, the more you back yourself, the faster you will get there. And it took me literally about a year for me to understand what it was that he meant in that statement. I didn't get the idea of backing myself. I was used to telling my close friends, hey man, I got your back, meaning I support you, meaning I'm going to push you forward and believe in you no matter what, but I wasn't doing that for myself. And what Steve was pointing out in this illustration and in this moment, and the reason why it stuck with me so strong, was it would take another several years before I finally got it, before that light bulb finally went off and I understood, oh, I have to have my own back. And the more that I have my own back, the faster I'm going to be able to proceed forward into the things that I want to experience and reach the levels of success that I want to have. Because as Neville Goddard says, everyone is you pushed out. So if you don't have your own back, nobody else is going to either. You've got to start with yourself. This is why when we talk about personal growth and when I talk about it and what I share with you here is treating your heart and your mind and everything else about you as a garden. And you are the master gardener of your garden. It is up to you to plant that confidence, that belief, that never-ending, never say die attitude inside yourself so that no matter what shows up in your path, you have your own back. And the more you do that, not only the faster will you get to where it is that you want to go, but the better your journey will be. And you will find yourself attracting people to you who also support you in what you do. This has been my experience. The more that I get behind myself and solidify my self-concept in being the full, awesome, badass vitamin D Grant that I am, the more I seem to attract more and more empowering, powerful, awesome people into my journey, into my story. that makes my story so much better, more vibrant, more dynamic, and more fun. Want to have that experience for yourself? Then get your own back. Back yourself, my friend. Take the advice of my coach, Steve, and now my advice to you. Have your own back. And I promise, the more you do that, the faster you will get there. Now, you might be wondering, okay, D. Grant, that sounds great, but since I haven't believed in myself up to this point, what do I do to actually change that story? How do I do that? How about you try something a little bit different? How about you take a dose of vitamin D, Grant, bring it into your life? And you can do that by having a conversation with me. And together, through the power of conversation and the power of us interacting with each other, I can see what the best course of action will be for you to move forward and present some ideas and some possibilities for you. Maybe that includes us working together and seeing how you can take this dynamic, powerful, confident approach to your own journey and your own story, to rewrite it in the best way so that the you that you look at in the mirror doesn't change in terms of the way that you look, but you change the way that you see yourself. And subsequently, you change your life in the process. I will put a couple links and a couple ways in the description below for you to get a hold of me, including my Unleash Your Inner Lion Confidence course, which is a massively powerful, dynamic program that is immersive and an experience and a way for you and I to actually work together. Because for a very limited time, just through the end of this month, I am offering a free confidence boosting coaching session where I will walk with you through this program, answer any questions that you have, and make sure that you are rock solid in your confidence with yourself. It's a $350 value. Jump on it now while you still have time. Also, the price on this course is going to be going up. So get in now while it is more affordable. All of that in the information and description below. I believe in you. I love you. I've got your back. And I believe that when you choose to have your own back, nothing's going to stop you, my friend. Let me know how I can help you. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions or that you're on board. I'll see you soon, my friend.